Uh, this is me still inebriated, volume 3. So I've done 2 videos prior, and I will upload them in order for the next few days, so you guys will see my current thoughts when I'm intoxicated. Now, like I said before, I don't drink very often. This is one night, this is the second night out of a whole entire year that I've been intoxicated. I don't drink very often, usually because when I drink I do dumb things, but at the same time, as long as I don't black out, when I black out I do terrible, like, when I drank last winter, when I blacked out, I drank like half a 2-6 or something all to myself in like 15 minutes, and I was like, I don't feel anything. And next thing I know, I wake up next to 2 girls, and I'm like, oh, what did I do last night? Oh, I wanted to drive my car. 2 girls had to hold me down, and I wanted to drive, dumb things. But as long as I don't drink to that point, every now and then, every couple months, like every 6 months, I can get drunk. It's okay. I'm alright with that. But anyway, I don't even remember the topic of this video that I was going to talk about, but it probably had something to do with something or other that related to something that I previously talked about before, something that was probably currently happening in the world as is right now. I have no idea, but let me check my computer, because it's probably on the same screen that my computer was on. That was the topic that I was going to talk about. Nope, I'm absolutely lost. I have no reason why I turned on my camera. I just simply wanted to talk to you guys for some reason or other that I couldn't remember, but I felt like I was obligated to talk to you because I had nobody else to talk to except my girlfriend, who was dealing with some serious issues regarding a friend, in which intoxication came into becoming an issue between her and her other friend, and then it became a serious issue that which we had to step in and resolve because that's what friends do. This is me without a toque. This is me with a toque. Now, since 97% of my viewers, I made that number up, are probably male, I'm not going to ask whether I look better without the toque or with the toque. Because if I got answers and they were from guys, I'd probably feel socially awkward. Anyway. Now I'm just yammering into my camera. Do you guys want to see a snake from Ecuador? This is a snake I got from my grandma when I was like 4. Maybe a little bit older, from Ecuador, but I broke the tail. But it was handmade from a man who slowly cut slits in all of the snakes so it could slither like a snake does. Very intense. Is she okay? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I should probably turn off my camera now. But yeah, let's talk about something. Any topic?
I'm stuck on this one.
Okay. When your friends drink, or any associate of yours gets intoxicated, better with the toque or with it? I'll keep the toque on. When they drink and they become intoxicated, or when they are high and they suddenly dwell on the problems that they live on or that they live with in a daily life that when they are sober are easier to deal with, much easier, much less complicated to deal with than when they're intoxicated. When they bring those problems up to you when intoxicated or under the influence of any drug whatsoever, how do you deal with that? I mean, I don't even know how many times that I've had to deal with somebody who's been intoxicated or under the influence of any kind of drug or whatever, talking about wanting to kill themselves because their life's so bad. But when they're sober, it's not as bad, you know? It's like, this happens, this is life. You move on, you grow as a human being. This is what you do. Oh my god, I totally found beads. Nice. I feel like I'm at that place where women show their boobs for beads. Anyway, so when they, tell you all these feelings that they feel when they're intoxicated. When I was drinking tonight, my coworker, who's like, I'm gonna kill you, as he was like trying to attempt to choke me and stuff. One of my other coworkers, because this was like a going away party for a friend of mine. One of my other coworkers is like, don't worry, don't take offense, A drunk man's words are a sober man's thoughts. I'm like, really? So what he says, he's drunk, that he wants to kill me. and that I bring out the anger in him, and then when he's sober, that's what he's thinking. That's supposed to make me feel better? When somebody is drunk, intoxicated, under the influence of anything, and they're saying, I'm going to kill myself, my life is not worth living, I have so many problems that I cannot deal with, I have so many issues that I can't handle, what do you say? How do you deal with this problem? I have no idea personally. Do you? You talk them through it?
That's what you really can do. Be there to listen.
You're a listening ear. Or a seeing eye if you're texting.
If it gets worse, you gotta take action.
Yeah, I mean, if it gets to the point where, like, I'm gonna kill myself right now because I can't listen. But that's when you have to call authorities, or if you're sober, get in your vehicle and drive down there and see them and comfort them in person or something. But it's the world is such a crazy place. It's like, yes. Most importantly, we should be looking after our fellow humans. But when our fellow humans are inebriated or under the influence of anything and threatening to kill themselves, should we take concern? Should we take action against their current actions or their current thoughts on the subject matter that they are going to kill themselves? And well, yes, we should, because even if you're under the influence of anything as a human being, it is your duty. It is your, if you are considering, caring, loving, cautious, human being, then you would take action to help another human being, because that's what we do as humans. We help each other. If you say selfish, no, I don't have the time for this, or they can just die, I don't care, then you deserve to be dead as well. Not to be rude or careless in any way, but if you don't take empathy towards another human being in their situation, then the human race is doomed to fail. If we were all like that, if we did not care about each other, then our human race would fail. God put us on this earth. Okay, say I believe in creation completely. God put us on this earth. He wanted us to love each other. If we all say, I only care about me, I'm the only one that matters, everyone else can die, then we would have failed what we were supposed to have proven God wrong. Okay, He let us loose to roam as human beings. He let us go and say, man can't rule yourselves. Go for it, and I'll watch you fail, because I've seen the future. I know what's going to happen. I know that you human beings are incapable because of all of the imperfect desires that have been implanted in you from eating from the tree of good and evil, the tree of knowledge. I know what is going to happen to you. You're going to fail miserably. If we do not learn empathy, if we do not care about each other, then we will do just as God has expected us to, just as He knew that we would. If we care, if we love, if we have empathy, if we have sympathy, if we put our heart towards another human being, then we would have proven God wrong. If you're an atheist, if you're someone who spites God, if you're a Christian, then all of these, showing empathy, showing care, showing love and provision to another human being, is the best way to show that you are human. Whether you believe in God or not, it's not about that. It's not about belief. Belief was there so that we could rely on something else because of our own imperfections. I am imperfect, therefore I must rely on something else so that I can base my imperfections on a system that something else has supposedly created in my own mind. That is what religion is about. Love, sympathy, perfection is inside of us. It's what we are. If we were made in a spirit creature's image, we were made out of love. I don't know how many times I've said it, probably a lot. We are made out of love. So love one another. Love each other. Empathy is the most important thing that we should be teaching each other. And so empathy is all that we are. All that we have to offer. Empathy is all that we have to give. Love yourself. Love your neighbor. Love your family. Love your friends. Love the strangers. They are not creepy. They are not weird if they comment on how nice you look today, on how nice your name is. They are humans who care. That is all that matters. Caring human beings, because caring human beings will save the human race from extinction. Food for thought. I'm going to go to bed now. This is the last part 3, I suppose, of a 3-part my drunk night and wanting to talk into my camera documentary. Hope you guys have a good one. And I semi-consciously approve this message of good things that I can't remember what I said, but I really know that they were a positive message to beam towards all of you, and that's all that matters. And as long as I didn't beat up any homeless people, then my night was a success. And I don't drink very often. This will be the last night I drink for the next 6 months. And now I'm rambling and making no complete sense whatsoever, and probably like just ruining the message that I had previously stated because of my inebriation and rambling. You know what? Okay, the video's over. Good night. You guys have a good one.